Have you ever wondered what would happen if you suddenly weren't there? It's a question that might make you pause and think. What if you disappeared from your workplace, your family, or your community? How would the world change without you in it? This video explores the deep and far-reaching impact your absence can have on others and why everything changes when you leave. Let's start by considering the ripple effect of your presence and absence in the world. Every day, your actions, words, and even your mere presence affect countless people around you. You might not realize it, but you're part of an intricate web of human connections. When you're not there, that web shifts and changes in ways both big and small. Think about your workplace. Each person in a team brings unique skills, ideas, and energy to the table. When you're not there, the dynamic changes. Tasks that you usually handle might be delayed or done differently. Your colleagues might have to step up or adjust their roles. The absence of your particular expertise or perspective could affect decision-making processes or the overall productivity of the team. But it's not just about work. Your family structure relies on you too. In a family, everyone plays certain roles, whether it's the person who always remembers birthdays, the one who fixes things around the house, or the peacemaker during arguments. When you're not there, these roles can be left unfilled, or others might have to take them on. The balance of your family unit shifts, and everyone feels the change. Your absence would be felt in your friendship circles too. Friends rely on each other for support, laughter, and shared experiences. Without you, the group dynamic changes. Inside jokes might go unsaid, and your unique viewpoint in discussions would be missed. Your friends might find themselves reaching for their phones to share news with you, only to remember you're not there. In your community, your absence could create a noticeable gap. If you're involved in local initiatives or volunteer work, these efforts might struggle without your contributions. The projects you're passionate about could lose momentum. Your neighbors might miss your friendly wave or the help you offer. Even small actions like picking up litter in your area or helping an elderly neighbor with their groceries make a difference. Without these actions, the community might feel a little less connected, a little less cared for. Your absence doesn't just create practical gaps, it also affects the emotional landscape of those around you. People who care about you would feel a void in their lives. They might experience a range of emotions, sadness, worry, or even anger. They might find themselves wanting to share good news with you or seek your advice during tough times, only to be reminded that you're not there. This emotional impact can be profound and long-lasting. Often it's only when someone is absent that others truly realize their value. We can easily take people for granted when they're always around, but when they're gone, we suddenly see all the ways they contributed to our lives. Your absence might make your co-workers appreciate your hard work and positive attitude. Your family might realize how much they relied on your emotional support or practical help. Your friends might recognize the unique energy you brought to the group. Your absence can also create opportunities for personal growth in others. When you're not there to fulfill your usual roles, other people might step up. A co-worker might discover leadership skills they didn't know they had. A family member might learn to be more self-reliant. A friend might become the group organizer in your absence. While this growth can be positive, it doesn't diminish the impact of your absence. Rather, it highlights the role you played in people's lives. The impact of your absence can extend far beyond your immediate circle, creating a butterfly effect. Small changes can lead to big outcomes over time. Maybe your encouragement would have inspired a co-worker to pursue a new career path. Perhaps your volunteer work would have led to a community project that improved many lives. Your absence could alter the course of events in ways that are hard to predict, but potentially significant. In today's digital world, your absence would be felt online too. Your social media posts, comments, and interactions contribute to the online communities you're part of. If you're no longer adding your voice to discussions, sharing your experiences, or providing support to others online, those spaces would feel different. The digital footprint you leave behind, your posts, your shared knowledge, your creative work, would remain, a lasting reminder of your presence and the gap left by your absence. Your absence also raises questions about legacy and memory. How would people remember you? What stories would they tell about you? The impact you have on others during your life shapes how you're remembered after you're gone. This isn't about grand gestures or fame. It's about the accumulation of small kindnesses, shared laughter, and the way you made people feel. Your absence would bring these memories to the forefront, highlighting the mark you've left on the world. As we consider the impact of absence, it's natural to turn the lens on ourselves. What impact are you having on the world around you right now? Are you making the most of your presence? This isn't about putting pressure on yourself to be extraordinary. It's about recognizing that your ordinary, everyday actions matter more than you might think. You have the power to make a positive difference in people's lives simply by being present and engaged. It could be as simple as really listening when a friend needs to talk, offering a word of encouragement to a coworker, or being patient with a family member who's having a tough day. These small actions can have a big impact over time. Consider the unique gifts and perspectives you bring to your various roles. At work, do you contribute ideas in meetings? Do you help create a positive atmosphere? In your family, do you show love and support? Do you help maintain traditions? Among your friends, do you organize get-togethers? Do you offer a shoulder to cry on when times are tough? Think about your community too. Are there ways you could get more involved? Could you volunteer for a cause you care about? Could you be a better neighbor? Even small actions like picking up litter, helping an elderly person cross the street, or supporting local businesses can make your community a better place. In the digital realm, consider how you're using your online presence. Are you spreading positivity? Are you sharing knowledge or skills that could help others? Are you fostering connections and building communities? Your digital footprint can have a far-reaching impact, touching lives far beyond your immediate circle. As you go about your day, try to be more aware of the impact you're having on others. Notice how your words and actions affect the people around you. Are you lifting people up or bringing them down? Are you adding value to the spaces you occupy? Remember, you don't have to do big, dramatic things to make a difference. Consistency in small, positive actions can have a profound impact over time. A daily kind word, a regular check-in with a friend, consistent effort at work. These things add up and shape the world around you. It's also important to take care of yourself. You can't pour from an empty cup, as the saying goes. Make sure you're recharging your own batteries so you have the energy to positively impact others. This might mean setting boundaries, taking time for self-care, or pursuing activities that bring you joy and fulfillment. Consider too the legacy you want to leave behind. How do you want to be remembered? What stories do you want people to tell about you? Your actions today are writing those stories. Every interaction, every decision, every kind gesture is shaping your legacy. As we wrap up this exploration of the impact of absence, let's return to our original question. What would happen if you suddenly weren't there? The answer, as we've seen, is that a lot would change. Your absence would create ripples that extend far beyond what you might imagine. But here's the flip side of that question, and perhaps the more important one. What impact are you having by being here? Your presence matters. You're shaping the world around you in countless ways, big and small. You're influencing your workplace, your family, your friends, and your community. You're contributing to the digital landscape. You're creating memories and building a legacy. So make your presence count. Be mindful of the impact you're having. Strive to make it a positive one. Remember that your everyday actions and interactions matter. You have the power to make someone's day better, to contribute to your community, to make your workplace more efficient and enjoyable, to support your family and friends. You don't need to be perfect. You don't need to be a superhero. You just need to be present, to be engaged, to be kind, to do your best. Because the truth is, you matter more than you know. Your presence makes a difference, and that's a powerful thing to remember as you go about your day. So as you finish watching this video, take a moment to reflect. How will you use your presence today? How will you make a positive impact on the people and world around you? Because every day, in ways both big and small, you have the opportunity to make a difference, and that's pretty amazing when you think about it. Remember, the world is different because you're in it. Your thoughts, your actions, your presence, they all matter. So go out there and make your presence count, because you never know just how much of a difference you might be making.